Oh, so we got a few things brewing here in the Phish community. You know, you got Page playing with Twiddle. I considered in honor of Page going with the Page Twiddle hat here. It's actually a live and listen hat, but for you guys saw the pictures of Page in that fucking hat, didn't you? So, anyways, you know, that's not really in the news on this channel. You know, I talked Twiddle once. Twiddle. See, I'm about to call him Twiddle. I talked Twiddle once and it was ugly. It was just a bad scene, man. Twiddle guy's worse than Phish Chomper guy. If you can believe that. You know, that we got some fall tour dates. I hesitate to call it a tour, you know. 13 shows, 6 cities. That's a pretty weak tour. You know, maybe a promotional tour for the new album, perhaps. I don't know when the release of that's coming. Got the Halloween in Vegas included, though. That's a big one. Opening up in Charleston. The most intriguing of all the cities and dates is the Jacksonville one. You know, just for the Waffle House scene alone. I mean, can you imagine just rolling into a Jacksonville Waffle House at about 2 a.m.? You know, hey, does that joke work better on Twitter or YouTube? You know, if you followed me there, you already heard that one. Tennessee gets a couple of dates, and Nashville, right in the middle of the week, though. The nearest for me would be that's a nice easy drive right here from Dayton to Nashville, but right in the middle of the week's not looking good. Alpharetta getting 2 more shows, Friday and a Saturday, I believe, or is it a Sunday, Monday? Friday, Saturday. 2 down in Texas, no shot at that. Texas Phish, I know Trey, a homecoming of sorts for Trey down there in Texas. And then ending it with the 4 in Vegas, and then Halloween being the ender. Boy, if you're doing all 4 nights, man, you got to pace yourself to get to that Halloween night. Just remember, that's the big one. You know, getting down for 3 nights there, you know, that'll take it out of you. But boy, you got 3 nights, and then you got the big one to go. It's like racing through the NCAA tournament. Then you're like, hey man, we're down to the Final 4. We still got to win 2 more games. You got 3 big sets on the 31st. You know, who knows, you know, it's way too early to start speculating on the album. Oh, no! I don't even know. I don't even have a guess. But I suppose something like that will be going down, of course. For me, I mean, I don't know, man. I didn't put in any requests for anything yet, but I know I got a friend in Charleston who's absolutely going to murder me if I don't make it down to Charleston. It's been my excuse the last couple of summers. Like, well, you know, I'd love to, but, you know, maybe sometime Phish will come there, and that'll be a perfect, kind of like how I made my trip to Wrigley/Wisconsin this summer. Could be working out with the trip down to Charleston for the fall tour. Oh, there it was. I called it a tour. They're not really a tour. And then in other news, we got the new Chomper compilation. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, if you followed any of the social media F-Zappa 20 stuff we got going on out there. I posted, it was Iculus the Prophet here on YouTube. I think it's Oneculus on Twitter. And, man, just did another amazing Chomper compilation. Going back, I guess, maybe it seemed like about pre-Mexico, maybe New Year's Eve or so, pulling from random videos over the last 6-7 months, something like that. 7-8 months, I guess. And once again, a very well done. I'll include a description or a link to that one down there in the description. You'll have to check it out. Chomper Compilation 2016. If you never saw the other one, check it out as well. Last year's. It's pretty good. So that's what we got. We got Page Twiddle news. That's not really news. You know, hey, look, man, Page is a nice guy. They're playing in Vermont. What was it? The Twiddle Tumbleweed Festival. Page was there. He's like, shit, man, I can't say no. It's hard. It's tough for Page to say no. You know, even when you're staring Twiddle in the face, it's still hard to say no somehow. So then you got the tour dates. Nothing confirmed yet. And then you got the Chomper compilation. And that about does it. Boom. Perhaps I went and saw Jason Bourne today. Perhaps we'll get a recap video. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes open.